How you doing, folks? So I got a message from a friend of mine, an old surfer friend of mine. I hadn't talked to him in years, actually, since I moved to the west coast of Ireland, and he said that he had an oscilloscope from his workplace. They were going to throw it and put it in the skip, and he actually salvaged it, and it's working apparently. But he's in Dublin. Luckily, he gave me a call just now, and yesterday, and he said he was coming to Lahinch, which is a surf place. So he's going to go surfing there. It's a town that's well known for surfers. There's a lot of surf shops and everything like that. So it's very close to here, you know, if you're a bird. But driving is going to take about 5 minutes, I'd say, just because of the coast layout and the mountains and everything. Luckily, it's a stunning drive. So I'll try to take a few shots. But let's head there, retrieve it, and we'll see what we get, and if it works, and all that kind of stuff afterwards. Let's go. All right, this is the beast that I got. Thank you very much, Kieran, for this. So it's a Techtronic TDS 320. He said that they were throwing this out at his work, and he grabbed it, and he'd seen stuff I do on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. So and on YouTube. So he thought of me. I probably would have a use for it, and he's right. So he said it's most likely working because they service it every year. So he's hoping it's working. He doesn't know for sure, but he's pretty confident. So we'll see. Let's bring this back home first. And here it is. I've actually tested it. I gave it a good clean because it was quite dirty and filthy. But let's power this on. See the lights already working. I know what's happening here, and I've actually tested it. And the cool thing is it's all working fine. So he told me these get calibrated, or used to get calibrated once a year, and the hatch has been calibrated. I don't know why they're showing it. Maybe replacing all their equipment. So it's a digital scope, I think. Is it? Well, yeah. So it's only 2 channels, 100 megahertz scope, but I mean, I was really only using 2 channels at most, really, if I'm honest, on the other one. And the other one started, the display started acting funny, so it's probably due a recap at some point. I'm dreading that because some of those caps can be a pain to get to, or some of them might not be all available anymore. So you have to do caps in parallel and that kind of stuff. It's going to be interesting. So but anyway, so you got your channel select here. You can do just calculations, adding or subtracting the channels. You got just really cool stuff like the let me say, you can save reference signals. You've got stuff like measuring to get period, frequency, all that kind of stuff. There's more here, duty cycle, your shoot, the amplitude. So you got quite a lot of stuff, a lot of functionalities here that I wouldn't have been used to with my other analog oscilloscope. Also, the cool thing here, I know there's a square wave here. Actually, is there? save this. Anyway, we've got a channel there that's been saved somehow. Waveform off, there you go. So you can save some of the stuff to display that afterwards. So here we've got our seconds per division, standard stuff, positioning, just to fine tune the positioning. We've got our volts per division is right here, and again, just offsetting the position of the channel. We got. I haven't looked at everything. Our trigger internal trigger level is here. There's a trigger menu to say which which of the channel. Oh yeah, there's an external channel as well. Should be the trigger. Here I've got it to set to channel 1. There's also stuff here at the bottom. I'll have to study this, what this can do. But I mean, for what I'm doing, it's more than fine. It's actually quite ideal. Probably better off with something like that than my analog, to be honest. We get clear square waves here as well. It's a lot easier to read. It might not be as precise. There's a huge debate. So a lot of people prefer analog to digital, but for what I'm doing, digital board, it's probably best to have a digital oscilloscope anyway. So there you go. That's and that was free. It was entirely free. So thank you very much, Kieran, for that. That was really cool. There you go. And it's gonna help me quite a bit. I can't believe they were throwing that thing away. So there you go, folks. This was a short one, but it's cool to get something that cool that works. With it as well came the company that does all the calibration for them. So I might see if I could send my other scope to that. It'll save me having to do the recap and potentially messing it up, because I know very little about it. But there you go, folks. Thank you for watching. Don't forget all the social media stuff, Patreon, blah blah blah. Goodbye.